Hi there, this is Sags We're on Women. Before I get into this, I would like to offer up a sincere apology. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I put out an episode a few weeks ago stating I was back, only to go on hiatus again. Yeah, my dumbass didn't factor in the fact that the holidays were right around the corner and that, I don't know, I'd be a little too busy to put out content regularly. So for that, I sincerely apologize. Now that we have that out of the way, let's begin. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy 2020. Now, today is January the 8th, so we are already 8 days into the new year. That means that we've all had 8 days to fuck up our New Year's resolutions. Because let's face it, most people do not stick with them. Now, to be completely honest, I don't know why I said we, because I don't do the New Year's resolution thing. I don't think there's a reason to pick one day and say, okay, starting this day, I'm going to be a better person or do this or do that. You could do that any day of the year. I do want to touch on women and New Year's resolutions, though, because there is something that I notice when it comes to women and New Year's resolutions, and that is the whole new year, new me. New year, new me. And they resolve to do things that will only benefit themselves. I would like to offer up a different type of New Year's resolution, ladies. Talking to the ladies that listen to this, because I know there's a few of you out there. Instead of doing things for yourself, why don't you resolve to do things for others? And when I say others, I mean men. You know, men feel invisible. A lot of people don't know that because a lot of people don't talk to men about that. Men feel invisible. This is something that's unique to men. Not only do they have to feel like they are toxic, or they're inadequate, or they're just terrible because of the sex that they happen to be born. On top of all of that, they feel like the world doesn't notice that they exist. And it's the truth. If you look around when you're out in public and you watch the way that men and women that are strangers to one another act with one another, you will see clear as day that men as a whole are invisible to women. How do we change this? It's really simple. Ladies, I want you to think back to the last time you were at the store. The last time you were at the store. Now, I'm sure some of you resolved that you weren't going to spend money on shit you didn't need, but let's face it, we're 8 days in. You've already managed to screw it up. So a couple days ago when you were at the store, I want you to think very, very clearly about what happened when you walked down an aisle and you had a woman walking towards you in the opposite direction. Did you make eye contact with her? I bet you did. Did you smile at her? Possibly. Did you compliment her shoes, her hair, her purse, her blouse? Probably not, but some of you may have. Now think back to those few days ago when you were at the store and you had a man walking in your direction in the same aisle. Did you look at him? Did you look at him and make eye contact with him? Or did you look away? If you did look at him, did you look at him with disgust because his pants were dirty, or his boots were muddy, or his shirt had paint on it, because it didn't dawn on you that maybe he was coming home from work and he's a single man and he was at the fucking grocery store getting himself something to eat? Did that go through your mind? Think about it again. It's probably only been a few days since you've been to a store. That's the problem right there. That is one of the reasons why men feel invisible, because women never acknowledge them. The funny thing is, ladies, you all claim that you're equal to them. Now, I don't agree with you, but you claim to be. So if that's your claim, put your money where your fucking mouth is and treat them as such. Treat them as they are your equals. Acknowledge them. Look at them. Why not try to say hello? It's not that difficult. Say hi. Smile. Compliment them. Why can't you do this? And this is something, trust me, once you start doing it, you're going to notice when you look around and you watch the way that most women interact with men, you will see that they will not look at them at all. And then you'll understand why it is that men feel invisible. This is something that we can change. This is something that women actually can do to make a man's day better. So why not do it? Once we start getting more and more women doing this, we can start getting more and more women acknowledging that men are good, because they are. And the more women that realize it, the better. And that's that. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. I'm Sag Novotny, and this is my war on women.